So thanks for coming out today for Family Fun Day here at the fire station. We like to have you guys have a little bit of fun and also a little bit of education how fire sprinklers work. So that's why we have the fire truck rides, and you're able to squirt water and go in a jumpy and everything like that. So this part we're going to show you how the fire sprinkler works. Okay, so this is the home fire timeline on how when the fire starts, the detection of a fire. Usually a sprinkler head will activate in less than a minute to put a fire out. Most homes don't have sprinklers, do they? So we go on to the next minute, you finally have a smoke alarm go off, and then you realize it, and then you have to call 911 to report the fire. So now we're already 3 minutes into the start of a fire. So then the dispatch center has 1 minute to dispatch us to come to your home if you have a fire. So in that 1 minute to 3 to 4 minute range, that's when a flashover happens. What a flashover is when all the materials in a room reach their ignition point and then start fire all at the same time. That's what a flashover is, basically. Okay, and this is true. No one survives a flashover. It's so intense heat that you will not survive that if you're in the home at that point. So then once we're dispatched between 3 and 4 minutes, then we have in town here anywhere between a 3 and a 5 minute response time, okay, to get to your home. So now we're responding to your fire. So we get there within 8 or 9 minutes of the actual fire starting, all right? Then it takes us about a minute to pull a hose line, get our air masks on, and able to fight the fire. So now we're at 10 minutes from the inception of that fire, okay? So then that's when we start cooling it down. So at the 10-minute mark, that's when hose streams start going onto a fire in a home. In relation to, you go all the way back to the 2 or 3 minute range, or less than 2 minute range, where a sprinkler head would go off to put out the fire. So there's a huge thing between a minute and 10 minutes with a sprinkler head. So what we're going to do here is show you how the sprinkler head works. Dan's going to start the fire here in a garbage can, and that material that's right by the garbage can is going to simulate a drape catching on fire. Okay? There's temperature gauges all around the top here to show you how hot it's going to get. It is a hot day today, so you see it's reading somewhere right around 120 degrees already inside there. All right? So now Dan's going to come over and open up this side. And if you guys want to see a little bit better, you can come around to the other side here. So now Dan's going to go and he's going to start a fire in the garbage can, okay? Newspaper in the garbage can that's going to catch fire. So this is going to be pretty typical. It's a garbage can on fire. And it's going to spread, and it's going to go to the drapes and catch the drapes on fire. And then as it goes up, the heat goes up, and then it's going to set off that sprinkler head. So it's going and going, and if you can see, if you want, you can come a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's not going to hurt the outside.
Okay. Now, don't be afraid when the sprinkler head goes off, because it's going to kind of spray water all over the place, and it's going to come kind of between these holes here. So now you see it's starting to catch the drapes, and it's going all the way up to catch that on fire, right?
Cool.
See the temperature going up? All right, we're at 130 degrees right now. So it's starting that on fire. We get to the sprinkler head. Now the sprinkler head activates to put the fire out.
Whoa. Is that cool, Kyle?
So see how much less damage that you would have during the sprinkler event that would catch that the sprinkler head would put out? And that's all within basically a minute that the fire started till now that it's putting it out. So within 2 minutes, the fire goes out. And you have less property damage, might have a little water damage there.
That's a little easier to clean up the fire damage.
Then yeah, a big event like that.
I think it's out.
Oh, there's still some fire in the back there that we'll see down. That just went out. And there's a little bit on the side over there.
Things all put out.
Then come over here and watch.
The water.
Smells good.
Sounds like marshmallows.
Kind of smells like marshmallows.
Now, would you still get flare-ups in there? Would they like?
Well, see, then during that response time, when we would get to your home, if there are little flare-ups, then we go in there with a pump can and put it out if the sprinkler head wasn't able to get to it. But it pretty much drenches everything and puts your fire out early.
Made a big mess at work once when the sprinkler went off.
It's pretty neat, huh?
Is that cool, Kyle? Cool.
So that's how a sprinkler head works. What do you think?
Fire.
So, like, one of the sponsors for this trailer is the Illinois Fire Inspectors Association, and then the Northern Illinois Fire Sprinkler Advisory Board. If you want more information on sprinkler heads, you can go to those two websites. Either Illinois Fire Inspectors. It's on the other side. IllinoisFireInspectors.org or the NIFSAB website.